Hi and welcome. In the last video we looked at the guides panel. Now if you missed that, just scoot on back and watch it and it'll bring you right back up to speed. Now at this point I'd like to ask a favour, if you could. At the end of the video you'll be asked if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And now this can help you and it can help me, and if you could it would be brilliant, because it would help you in as much as you would get notification every time I post a new video. And for me, in growing my subscribers, it would help me to understand really where to go next with the videos and what really are the most popular ones and what are the most productive ones to do. So that out the way, thanks for listening. Let's crack on. In this video we're going to take a look at the workings of the cell panel. Now the cell panel controls really the area between the edge of the image itself and the edge of the image cell which houses the image. Now normally the image fills the cell, but it doesn't have to, and this area that's round the outside, this is called padding. So okay, let's have a look at this. Here we are in multi-page view. I like to go to single page view, and I can do that a couple of different ways. I can go down here to the bottom on the toolbar and I can click on the single page icon, or I can just go and double click on one of the pages and that'll bring me up to full page view. Now here the image cell fills the page. So to illustrate this a little bit better, let's choose a different layout. So I'm going to go down to the change page layout little flyout, and I'll choose 2 photos, and then let's see which one we fancy. Yeah, we'll just check something like that, and I'll drag another image in, say we'll say that one, into that cell. That's it. So we've now got 2 cells. Now the image itself fits exactly nice and snug inside the cell boundary, but it doesn't have to. But what happens if we want a space between this line here and the image? We might have some text that runs down one side, and we don't want the text to be too close to it will line up right with the edge of the image, and we don't want that. We want it to be readable, and so it's sometimes desirable to have a little bit of space, and this is called padding, and this is controlled by the cells panel. Now if I go to the cell panel and open that one up, you'll see at the moment here we've got a left, a right, a top and a bottom. And what these are like guides, they're like cell guides. And they're all white at the moment because we've got the link all ticked. So you can see if I click in there, I can untick that and I can click on that. So what's that all about? Well, what it's doing is it's linking all these together now. So if I go and drag any one, so I'll just drag the left one. Well, first I'll click in the cell that I want. I'll just go and click in this one, and this is the yoke wheel. And now if I click on any of the sliders and I drag it over, you'll see that the image gets smaller. And we've now got a little bit of space round the outside, and this is called the padding. Now what you could do here, I've got 18 points of padding all around the outside of this image. And if I click away, you can see that now the image is slightly smaller than this one because we've added this padding between the edge of the cell and between the edge of the image itself. Now if you wanted to, you could get a little bit arty. I'll click back in that cell again, and you could unlink. And if you unlink, then each of these is now, it's on its own. So if I go and drag the left hand guide, you see it'll move it over. And I could drag the right hand guide and move that over. So if you wanted to get a little bit arty, you could drag that right over to the edge of the cell at this side, but leave a bit of space at that side if there was a text block somewhere there. Now this is cool, and if you want to, you can actually go, these are the guides, these are non-printable, they won't print, but these grey lines, these are the guides, and if you hover over one you'll get like a double-headed arrow, and if you click and drag on that you can actually move, and you can see the slider moving as well. So I can click and drag until I get the layout that I want with the padding. Now I'm just going to go back and link all again, because I think padding generally is useful just all the way around an image, although you can, like we've seen, you can do it a different amount at different edges of the image. But what I'm going to do is just drag a little bit of padding on, so something like that, say 15 points, And then if I click that, you can see that now I've got an edge. So that image now is slightly smaller because of the padding that I've added to the image. Well, that's it for the cells panel. I do hope you found it useful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment under the video. And if you get a minute, please click that subscribe button and help me to grow my Photoshop learning community. I'll see you in the very next video. Bye for now.